No one expected much from Walter Briggs, the old man who lived in the hills outside Elko, Nevada. He wore flannel shirts, fixed broken tractors, and swore by duct tape and WD-40. A Vietnam vet and retired mechanic, Walter hadn't touched a computer since 1998. The world had moved on to neural networks, orbital drones, and quantum command systems. But when the skies turned black in the spring of 2089, and the Xyrex swarm descended on Earth, it wasn't the cutting-edge weapons that saved humanity. It was Walter's rusty toolbox from 1974. The invasion came without warning. Massive black obelisks fell from orbit, embedding themselves across major cities. From each, insectoid machines poured out, devouring infrastructure, silencing resistance, and hijacking Earth's digital grid. Entire military satellites went dark. Defense AIs were either hijacked or looped into silence. The Xyrex didn't just attack Earth's weapons. They attacked everything smart. Within 72 hours, every modern device was useless. The UN called it the Great Blackout. Humans scattered. The age of technology fell overnight. But Walter didn't notice right away. He was working on his old truck, a '68 Dodge D100. No AI. No electric parts. Just gears, grease, and muscle. When he drove down to town for supplies and saw the smoking wreckage of the gas station and Xyrex drones crawling over a crushed Tesla, he calmly put his truck in reverse and headed back up the hill. Then he opened his old garage and got to work. The Xyrex had one flaw: they didn't recognize anything analog. If it didn't have a circuit or signature, they didn't register it as a threat. That meant Walter's tools, wrenches, blowtorches, crowbars, and soldering kits were practically invisible to them. Walter scavenged parts from downed vehicles and fallen drones, rewiring circuits without using code. He created traps with tripwires, pressure plates, and gasoline bombs triggered by spark plugs. He retrofitted a chainsaw into a mechanical mantis layer powered by pure fuel. When a drone approached his cabin, it never returned. Within a week, survivors were trekking into the hills, drawn by rumors of a ghost mechanic who could kill Xyrex tech with handmade gear. Walter didn't give speeches. He handed out tools. "You want to fight?" he'd say. "Grab a wrench. Let's ruin some space bugs." He trained young survivors how to build traps, how to gut a drone and use its metal shell as armor, how to fight without relying on a single battery. Soon, other pockets of resistance copied him. All across Earth, people abandoned their smart gear and fought with axes, knives, and fire. By the third month, Walter led a guerrilla force of 3,000 humans armed with nothing more than analog death. They called themselves the Wrenchborn. The Xyrex couldn't adapt. Their AI refused to believe humans could be this primitive. Their targeting systems ignored heat-driven engines and pulley-triggered explosives. By the time they realized their mistake, Walter was already in the Nevada desert, breaking open the command obelisk with an acetylene torch. Inside, a Xyrex overlord, pure neural metal, sleek and unblinking, tried to interface with Walter's mind. He responded by jamming a screwdriver through its eye port. The Xyrex collapsed. Their systems depended on interconnected AI feedback. With the obelisk hive mind destroyed, the rest of the swarm turned into scrap. Earth survived, not because of superior tech, but because of a man who never upgraded past elbow grease and socket wrenches. The world rebuilt slowly. Tech returned carefully, now balanced with manual backups. Walter refused medals. He kept fixing tractors. When asked how he knew what to do, he shrugged. "Aliens got fancy. I just stayed stubborn." At the rebuilt Smithsonian, behind glass, sits a dented red toolbox labeled Walter Briggs, Humanity's Last Mechanic, First Hope, and beside it, engraved in steel: "No Wi-Fi, no batteries, no problem,